Hello guys, greetings from Placement Ski. I welcome you all to the lecture series on TCS and NQT. Now I'll be covering the exact questions that were asked on October 25th, 2020, and it's slot 1. I'll be continuing with the questions based on logical ability. I've already uploaded the first part where I've handled questions from 1 to 12. Please watch the video if you have not watched that yet. Let me continue from question number 13 now. The two figures on the left of the sign are related in a certain way. Okay, so it's supposed to be like this. Okay, they are related in a certain way. These two figures are related in a certain way, and the same relationship holds good for the second pair of figures on the right of the sign. That is, now this is a pair and there has to be one more pair. Okay, now whatever relationship holds good for the first pair, the same relationship holds good for the second pair as well. Now we'll have to find the second figure, the missing figure. Yeah, so how shall we do that? First, let's see what is the relationship between the first two figures here. Clearly, we can see that there is a diamond here and there is a diamond shape here. Yeah. So, and then there's a circle here. So what is happening here? The ones on the left hand are moved to the right hand side. Yeah. See, circle is moving to the right hand side. Similarly, this triangle is coming here and then the square is, and whatever, the rectangle is coming here. Is it clear? So the positions of these two are interchanged. The positions of these two figures, they are interchanged. Also, the ones in the second half, these are shaded. So there are two things that are happening. Yes, their positions are interchanged, number one, and then the second one, the figures that come here in the second half, they are shaded. See, they are shaded here, whereas these go unshaded. Okay, let's follow the same pattern for this figure as well. What happens? What's the first step? These figures, the geometric figures, they interchange their position. So circle comes here, whereas the rectangle goes there, whereas triangle comes here, and also the diamond goes here. Okay, after which, as I told, the ones in the second half, these are shaded, so these become shaded, whereas the ones in the towards the left, this half, they are unshaded. Okay, let's see, this is the figure. Let's see which one is that. It is option C, right? Yeah, clearly it is option C. Yes. What is wrong? What is the wrong term in the following series? Okay, so what is the series that we have? We have an A, we have an A, X and C, and then we have C, V, E, and we have F, S, H, and then J, P, M, O, J, Q, and then we have U, D, W. Yeah. So first, it's always better to replace the alphabets with their corresponding positions in alphabetical order. Okay, that is, A comes as A's position is 1, C's position is 3, X position is 24. Yes, and then we have C is 3, and then E is 5, V is 22, F is 6, and then S is 19, H is 8, then J is 10, P is 16, M is 13, O is 15, J is 10, and then Q is 17, U is 21, D is 4, W is 23. Okay, so for all of these, you can have your own mnemonics. Okay, I'll tell you one of the mnemonics that I follow. Like for T20, the position of T is 20. Okay, we know T20 matches, right? That's how we can associate this T with. Yeah, so you will never forget that the position of T is 20. Similarly, if you look at M, you have a 3 in this. Yeah, so it is supposed to be 23. 3. Similarly, if we take W, we have a 3 in this as well, so it is 13. Okay, so that's how you can form your own mnemonics. Okay, if you also look at H, H is in the form of 8. If we join these two, you get H as 8. So therefore H position is 8, and then we can keep these positions as anchors, and you can find the remaining ones. Let's say there was an S here. If T is 20, S is supposed to be 19, right? So that's how we can remember the position numbers. Is that clear? Okay, so this is the pattern. So we have already replaced the numbers, replaced the alphabets with their corresponding position numbers. Now let's see what is the pattern. So there is a visible pattern here. What is that? 1 plus 2 is 3. you have a 3 and 5, so here also you have plus 2, 6 and 8 you have plus 2, 10 and 13 there is plus 3, so this is an anomaly here. Yeah, 15 17 here also you have plus 2, 21 23 here also you have plus 2. So in all the terms, the difference between the first term and the last term is always 2, except for JPM. So clearly JPM is supposed to be the wrong term in the series. Okay, so which is what? Option D. Still, let's also see what is the pattern. How do we get 24? As in, what is the relationship between all of this here? Let's also check that. Okay, if you clearly see, what is the average of 1 and 3? 1 and 3 average is what? 1 plus 3 by 2, right? So it is 2. The average is 2, right? So subtract 2 from 26. Okay, so you get 24, which is x. Let me repeat for the next one. Okay, so first take the average of the numbers of the first and the last position. So what do we get? We get 3 plus 5 by 2, right? So you get 4. Okay, and then subtract this from 4 from 26, you get 22, right? Therefore you have v whose position number is 22. The same thing can be replicated across all the terms. So let me check, show that for this as well. The position number 6 plus 5, 8 by 2 is 7, so 28 minus 7. Okay, so sorry, 26 minus 7, right? 26 minus 7, you get it as 19. Therefore you have an s in the middle. Let me check, let me show for this as well, not all the terms. I hope you got the logic by now. So what is the average of 21 and 23? It is 21 plus 23 by 2, you get the average as 22. So subtract 26 minus 22, you get 4, which is D. And if you check for this doesn't satisfy that condition either. The first problem with that is you have 10 plus 13 by 2, which is which is an odd number by 2. You get a decimal, which is not possible. Is it clear? Because you don't have a position number which is 11.5, right? So that is a problem. Therefore clearly JPM doesn't satisfy both the conditions. Therefore JPM is the odd man out here. Okay, the diagram given below shows the number of students who got distinction in 3 subjects out of 320 students. Okay, totally there are 320 students, and then this Venn diagram represents the number of students who got distinction in the subjects history, geography and economics. Now what is the percentage of the students who got distinction only in 2 subjects? See, which region represents only 2? We know that this region, okay, the one that I am marking now, 20, 12 and 16. So this is a region that represents the number of students who got distinction exactly in 2 subjects. Okay, so if we look at it, you have the total value is what? 20 plus 12 plus 16. So how much is it? You get it as what? 28 plus 20, that is 48. Therefore we are supposed to take it as a percentage of the total number of students. So 48 upon 320 is the total, right? Into 100. 16 20s, 16 3s, you have 21 25s, so you get it as 15%. Therefore 15% of the students got distinction only in 2 subjects. I hope you got this logic as to why this is exactly 2. So if you take this is the intersection between 2 Venn diagrams represents the region which is common to both the Venn diagrams. Okay, if we take history and geography here, so this common part represents the number of students who got distinction in both history and geography. Therefore we are supposed to count all these common regions, but we know that 10 is the region, 10 represents the region who got distinction in all the 3 subjects, because 10 is common to all the 3 subjects. Therefore we are excluding that because we want exactly 2. Therefore the answer is 15%. Okay, it's a syllogisms based question. You have 2 statements and then you have 3 conclusions. Okay, I follow the concept of Venn diagrams to approach syllogism based questions. Okay, you can follow your own method because there are a lot of methods, something called tick and cross and all of that, but I'll go with the Venn diagrams here. Okay, all animals are plants, so all animals are plants, right? That means the entire Venn diagram representing animals is within plants. All animals are within plants. Okay, and all plants are shrubs. So let's also take one more, because all plants are shrubs. Okay, Now, what are the conclusions? Some shrubs are plants. Can we say that some shrubs are plants? Is definitely, because we know all plants are shrubs. Therefore, some part of shrubs, see this part is plants. So some shrubs are plants is definitely correct. So this conclusion definitely follows. Now, some animals are not shrubs. See, we know that all animals are shrubs, right? See, the entire Venn diagram representing animals is within shrubs. So this is animals, right? The entire Venn diagram representing animals is within shrubs. Therefore, some animals are not shrubs is incorrect, right? Because all animals are shrubs. Okay. Now, all animals are shrubs. Yeah, that is also given. So clearly, all animals are definitely shrubs because the entire Venn diagram representing animals is within shrubs. Therefore, clearly, only conclusions 1 and 3 follow. So, which is option B. A cube is made by folding the given sheet. If the cube so form, which letter or symbol will be on the opposite face to the face having the symbol percentage? See, such questions can be solved very, very easily. I've already told this logic earlier in my previous lectures. So it's very simple. So whenever a cube is unfolded, the symbols that are in alternate positions will always be opposite to each other. What I mean by that is these two are always opposite to each other. Similarly, these two are in alternate positions. So therefore, these two will also be opposite to each other. Therefore, now what is the only set of figures that's remaining? This and this, right? So these also will be opposite to each other. So let me write that percentage will be opposite to A. Similarly, dollar will be opposite to Y. Now the only set of symbols remaining is plus and hash. So they will also be opposite to each other. Therefore, what is the answer? What is the symbol opposite to percentage? So percentage opposite is clearly it is A. Okay, there is a shortcut that I am giving here. Yeah. There is a certain code. Okay, it's a blood relations based question. Yeah. Let's draw the family tree for this. Okay, T by Z. So what does it mean? T divided by Z. T divided by Z is T is a son of Z. So T is a son of Z. Okay, then Z into U. Z into U is Z is the brother of U. Z is the brother of U. Okay, so what are the standard symbols that I follow? This is for males, this is for females, and then this is for husband-wife relationship, and this is for siblings relationship, and this is for the next generation. Okay, that's the standard convention that I usually follow. Okay, okay, Z into U. So Z is a brother siblings, right? So equals Z equals U. Okay, and then U divided by W. U divided by W. So U is the son of W. U is the son of W. That's what we have. Okay. Now, which of the following is true? W is a wife of Z. No, W is not the wife of Z. W is what? Either father or mother of Z. So A is incorrect. U is the aunt of T. Definitely yes. I mean, is it aunt? No, it's uncle, right? U is not aunt of T. U is the uncle of T because U is T's father's brother. So this is incorrect. Clearly, U is uncle of T is given. So that is correct. And then T is the daughter of Z. T is the daughter. No, T is the son of Z. So this is also incorrect. So clearly option C is the right answer. Drawing the family trees help us to easily solve these questions. Okay. So form your own set of conventions and stick to that and keep drawing the family trees for all the blood relation based questions. Okay. There are 5 members in a family, A, B, C, D and E, in which one is working as a doctor. Okay. There is one doctor in the family. There is one lawyer in the family. One is a lawyer and one is an engineer. So we have one engineer here. Okay, so out of 5 there are only 3 people who are working, right? Now what else do we have? We have both A and D are unmarried ladies. Okay, A and D, they are ladies. So ladies I'm representing. So unmarried, they are also unmarried. Also they are not working. They are not working. See, we know that there are 5 members in the family. Okay, out of which 2 are not working. So the remaining, who are the remaining? We have B, we have C and we have E. So these 3 should be working and these are their respective occupations. I mean, these are their occupations. but we are not sure who is a doctor, who is a lawyer, and who is an engineer among these three. Okay, so this is the inference from this statement. None of the ladies is working. Okay, from this statement, both A and D are unmarried ladies who are not working. What is the next one? None of the ladies is working as a doctor and a lawyer. So what does that mean? None of the ladies is a doctor nor a lawyer. So therefore, doctor has to be a male and lawyer also has to be a male, isn't it? Right? Because ladies, we don't have a lady doctor, we don't have a lady lawyer. So therefore, these two should be males. Okay. Further, E is the husband of the only one married couple in the family. See, there's only one married couple in the family, whereby E is the husband. So this is what we have. Okay, we are not sure who the wife of E is. Okay, this is also done. Now B is the brother of C and neither a lawyer nor an engineer. So B is the brother of C. Okay, and neither a lawyer nor an engineer. So B is neither a lawyer nor an engineer. Okay, B is neither a lawyer nor an engineer. So B is a doctor, right? Clearly B is a doctor because it's told that B is neither a lawyer nor an engineer. So therefore B is supposed to be a doctor. Okay. Now what else? So we shall try to draw the family tree here. See, we know that A and D are unmarried. Okay. Therefore, wife of E can't be either A or D. Wife of E can't be B. So let me write it clearly for you. We have what? A, B, C, D and E. Yeah. Out of which A and D are unmarried. Therefore, A and D can't be wife of E. And then we know that B is the brother. B is a guy. Therefore, he can't be wife of E. So only C can be wife of E. And then C's brother is B. This is the family. This is the family tree that we can draw. Yeah. Fine. So what else? We know that C is okay. Clearly know that C is a female. So we don't have a male doctor. I mean, we don't have a female doctor nor a female lawyer. Therefore, the engineer has to be female, who is C. So out of B, C, and E, B and C are already filled. So E is supposed to be the lawyer. Is that clear? So this is what we have. So B is a doctor, E is a lawyer, and C is the engineer. Okay, and this is their respective family tree. Fine. Now what else? Who is the lawyer? So clearly, who is the lawyer? E is the lawyer, right? You have E is the lawyer and B is the doctor. Okay, this option C here. And if we take it here, who is the doctor? We have already seen B is the doctor. Okay, so two back-to-back questions can be solved by solving this set. It's a very easy set. Yes. Okay, there's one more such set. There are 5 members in a family: O, P, Q, R, and S. Okay, there are 5. They are working as a farmer, teacher, lawyer, engineer, and a doctor. So there are 5 professions. That is, all are working. So there is a farmer, there is a teacher, there is a lawyer, and then there is an engineer, and there is also a doctor. Okay, there are 5 working members in the family. What else? P is an unmarried daughter of O and P is working as a teacher. So P, okay, teacher is P. Unmarried daughter. So P is unmarried daughter. Okay, let me write it here. Unmarried, and she's a daughter of O. Okay. And she's working as a teacher. I've already represented that here. P is a teacher. Okay. So teacher is done, right? Okay. Now S is a brother of Q who is working as a lawyer. S is a brother of Q. Okay, let's see if there is any link. Okay, what else we have? See, O working as a farmer is a father of an unmarried daughter and 2 sons. So O is working as a farmer. Okay, O is working as a farmer, and he is the father of, he's a father of an unmarried daughter who is P, and also has 2 sons. So O has 2 sons and a daughter. Daughter is unmarried, whereas we have 2 sons, and O is a farmer. That's also given. And then O's daughter-in-law is a doctor. That is, O's one of the sons should have been married. Okay, at least one of the sons should have been married. So let's say this guy is married. So O's daughter-in-law. So O is married. So one of the sons of O is married to a girl, and then she is a doctor. Okay, this particular person is a doctor. This is what we have. So is everything covered now? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we know there are 5% in a family, and this is how the family tree looks, because all the, so you have 5 positions here, right? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is how the family tree is. Just that we'll have to fill in the grid here. Yeah. S is a brother of Q. Okay. That is, S is a brother of Q. Therefore, these two should be S and Q, right? Okay. And also, Q, who is working as a lawyer? Q is working as a lawyer, and okay. What else? Q is the husband of the only married couple, that's clearly given. So this is who Q is. Q is married to a girl who is a doctor. Q and S are brothers. So S is supposed to be this, because S, P and Q are siblings, out of which Q is married to a doctor. We know that we have O, P, Q, R and S, out of which O, P, Q and S are done. So the doctor is supposed to be R. Okay, if R is a doctor, then who else is engineer? O, P, Q, R. So S is supposed to be the engineer. So this is the entire family tree and their respective occupations. Who is an engineer in the family? Clearly S is the engineer in the family. We have already found that out. Therefore option A is the right answer. Okay, the last question, I guess. If he's a hard worker, he'll succeed in life. This is a statement. If he's a hard worker, he will succeed in life. What can be the underlying assumption here? The underlying assumption is that if you want to be successful in life, you should work hard, isn't it? Only then we can say that if he's a hard worker, he'll succeed, because the assumption is that if the hard workers will succeed in life, or if we want to be successful, we should work hard. So these can be underlying assumptions. So clearly option A, I mean the first assumption says so. To succeed, he must be a hard worker. Therefore we are saying that if he works hard, he'll succeed. Okay, so this is the underlying assumption. He'll succeed in life. This is not an assumption, right? It's a statement. We are saying that he will succeed in life, but we can't really say for sure that he'll succeed in life, because it's an hypothetical case. Okay, if he is a hard worker, he'll succeed, but if he is not a hard worker, he may not succeed, right? Therefore you can't really assume, as in this is not a valid assumption. The second one is not a valid assumption, because it's an affirmative statement. You're saying that he will succeed in life, yes, in the future, yes. Therefore this is incorrect. So only assumption 1 is implicit. Therefore option A is the right answer. Okay, thank you guys. Let's meet in the next lecture.